Good morning and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, in a tragic incident, 3 natives of Maharashtra were killed on the spot in Bidhar's Hamnabad after the Tavera turned turtle over a bridge. The deceased have been identified as Arvind, Sadashiv and Rajendra. Altogether, 6 people were inside the Tavera when the incident took place. Now, the 3 passengers have been admitted to the district government hospital. It is learned that 6 members were en route to their native place after attending a marriage in Hyderabad. Well, a tragic incident has taken place wherein 3 natives of Maharashtra were killed on the spot in Bidhar's Hamnabad after their Tavera turned turtle over a bridge. The deceased have been identified as Arvind, Sadashiv and Rajendra. Altogether, 6 people were inside the Tavera when the incident took place. The rest of the 3 passengers have been admitted to the government hospital. It is learned that 6 members were en route to their native place after attending a marriage in Hyderabad. Now you can see 3 passengers being treated at the district government hospital in Hamnabad. This is in Bidar. Now, the accident took place when their vehicle turned turtle over a bridge. 6 people were in the vehicle, 3 of them died on the spot. The 3 more are being treated here in a district government hospital. As of now, we are not too sure as to what really happened, how did the accident take place. But 3 have lost their lives on the spot. Another 3 have somehow survived. Well, for those of you who have just tuned into News 9, a tragic incident took place wherein 3 natives of Maharashtra were killed on the spot in Bidhar's Hamnabad after their Tavera turned turtle over a bridge. The deceased have been identified as Arvind, Sadashiv and Rajendra. Altogether, 6 people were inside the Tavera when the incident took place. The rest of the 3 passengers have been admitted to the district government hospital. It is learned that the 6 members were en route to their native place after attending a marriage in Hyderabad. In fact, this is the accident spot. Well, you can see their vehicle turned. Basically, the information we're getting is that somehow near the bridge, that's where the accident took place. Well, it is said that tragedies and adversities teach people a lot, but in our state, it might not be true. Even after a child lost her life after falling into a borewell, many borewells lie uncovered in Chikbalapura, as if they are inviting one and all with open arms to fall into them.
The tragic death of Akshata in a remote village near Bijapur is one death that must have taught all borewell owners to pull up their socks and get open borewells closed. But that definitely is not the case. If you travel to Chikbalapur, you must be very careful. You must also take care of your children. And there are no prizes for guessing why a number of borewells have been left uncovered in the district. Chikbalapur is one district that remains dry throughout the year. Borewells are indeed the lifeline for people here. as many as 2,500 bore wells have been drilled under the Zilla Panchayat. Out of these, almost 1,400 bore wells need to be closed. But they are not done, endangering the lives of many. Fortunately, the Chief Executive Officer Neela Manjunath went around the district on Saturday and instructed the officials to shut open bore wells as soon as possible. When our correspondent too went around the district, he found bore wells with their mouths wide open, as if inviting kids to fall into them. These open bore wells could be found on the roadside and in open fields. It must be stated here that the state government had issued orders for the closure of these open bore wells as early as 2009, but nothing has happened till now. When will our officials learn? Bhimappa Patil, News 9, Chikballapur.
Well, it's been a few days since little Akshata was found dead after she accidentally fell into the open borewell. Now, despite that, in several districts of Karnataka, there are gaping, deadly borewells waiting for its next victims. The district officials have failed to close it despite several requests. Hence, the residents of Bijapur today hit the streets to demand stringent action against the concerned officials. They also demanded immediate closure of all these death traps. It's been a few days now since little Akshata was found dead after she accidentally fell into the open borewell. Now, despite that, in several districts of Karnataka, there are gaping, deadly borewells waiting for its next victims. The district officials have failed to close it despite several requests. Hence, the residents of Bijapur today hit the streets to demand stringent action against the concerned officials. They also demanded immediate closure of all these death traps. Well, a boy has suddenly gone missing in Hubli. The distraught mother has been running from pillar to post to trace her only son, but to no avail.
The photo you are seeing on your screen is that of 22-year-old Ravi Chandar. He came to Hubli 4 years back to earn a living and has been residing at his sister's house at Sonia Gandhi Nagar. With a dream to make it big, Ravi Chandar bought a goods auto for which he took a loan. He started working as a delivery boy, delivering milk within the city for Ganesh Enterprises. He would reach the office by around 7 in the morning and would go to office again in the evening to wrap up the pending chores. But on May 19th, Ravi Chandar did not return home. Even his vehicle has gone missing with him. Initially, it was said that he had gone missing, but later the case took a turn when blood stains and strands of his hair were found from the door of Ganesh Enterprises. Initially, Ravi Chandar's mother did not know what to do, but later she gathered courage and filed a missing complaint. Reacting to the complaint, the cops have been on an interrogation spree. They have been taking people into custody randomly and questioning them. The owner of Ganesh Enterprises has alleged that the cops are taking people into custody randomly and troubling them by asking random questions. When asked about this, the Hubli Police Commissioner refused to give a clear statement. It is really appalling to see that the cops are not doing their bit to help the aggrieved mother in tracing her son. Even after the case has taken a turn, the cops are not showing much interest. It now remains to be seen how the missing boy's mother plans to tackle the issue. Prakash Nulvi, News 9, Hubli.
Now, an under trial accused of rape was found dead under very mysterious circumstances in police custody. Now, the incident took place opposite the Kundugol police station. The deceased has been identified as Akbar Sheikh Sanadi. Now, Akbar was reportedly in love with a girl from another community and had eloped with her 8 days ago. Now, this led to the girl's parents lodging a complaint stating that their daughter had been kidnapped by Akbar. The police picked up the duo and learned that Akbar had also had a physical relationship with the girl. He was then taken into custody. Now, last night around 10:30 he was found dead, but police allege it is a suicide. The parents and relatives of Akbar, however, have cried foul over his death. Back now, actress Preeti Zinta, who is in the US, would be back in India on Sunday, that's today, after she was asked by the Mumbai police to join investigation into the case filed against her former boyfriend and Kings 11 Punjab co-owner Neswadia as soon as possible. The police said that they will record her statement after she lands in India, but now in all likelihood the actress is going to record her statement on Monday or Tuesday. Earlier the actress was scheduled to arrive on Thursday evening. Preeti left for the US last Sunday after she filed a case against Neswadia, accusing him of grabbing her hand and pushing her during the IPL match between Kings 11 Punjab and Chennai Super Kings on the 30th of May. She had filed the police complaint only on the 12th of June after the IPL season ended. Well, we also have information that the IPL COO, who recorded his statement, confirmed that Preeti had informed him about the spat that she had with her former boyfriend at the Wankhede Stadium. Now, the 39-year-old actress had filed a police complaint on the 12th of June night, alleging she was molested by Neswadia at the Wankhede Stadium. Now, Deputy Commissioner of Police Ravindra Shiswe has stated, and to quote him, Sundar Raman's statement was on Thursday recorded in the BCCI's office in connection with Preeti Zinta case. The statement was affirmative. There was a mention by Raman in the statement that Zinta had verbally communicated to him about the spat with Neswadia on the 30th of May, unquote. Now, animals have time and again been subjected to pain and torture. Here's one such story from God's own country.
Look at this camel wailing. It is lying helpless and unable to bear the pain, even as this man continues to cruelly assault it. He keeps beating the animal black and blue until the stick breaks. And even as the camel struggles to stand up, it is beaten down to the ground again. These visuals are from Kerala, where animals are extensively used for commercial purposes and leisure. These animals are used for leisure by the tourists, but have you ever thought of the inside story? Have you ever thought of the conditions that they are kept in? Well, the conditions are as pitiable and inhospitable as they can get. None of the rules and regulations are being followed by the agencies that get these animals to Kerala. This heart-wrenching video will indeed bring tears to your eyes. But what about the ones who subject these innocent animals to pain and torture? Who do these animals complain to? It is indeed time to introspect. A News9 report.